Well, today is day one. Let me get here and find it. Day 140 in our journey through the Word. And let me begin by saying happy birthday to my granddaughter Kylie. Today she is 6. An exciting day for her. We're excited, and what a blessing she has been in our life. And one day I'll share that story. But today we celebrate with her and for her. And thank you, God, for such a blessing of our sweet little Kylie, who now is a big 6 years old and will be starting first grade next year. Interesting reading today. We're moving out of the Psalms and the readings of all the Psalms each day, and we're moving back into Chronicles and the Kings, and now into the life of Solomon. And I had to wonder, do we want God to do things in the same way as He has done in the past? Do we want every battle, every encounter with God to be the same? We continue to see God speak to us in different ways. In our readings to Jacob, to Abraham, to Isaac, to David, we may cry out for a burning bush and we get a soft candlelight. We may cry out for a soaking of the fleece and we get a small cup of water, or dew on a leaf. We may cry out for a sling and a stone, and there are no stones to be found. Again, we see today how different God's encounter is with His people. How different the battles, but today specifically with Solomon. Solomon was asleep when God came to him. Now you say, well, it was just a dream. No, it was God's way of encountering very personally with Solomon. It was not a vision. It was not the subconscious desire of Solomon. As you know, sometimes you hear that your dreams are your subconscious desires. This was God coming in a fresh and new way to Solomon. It wasn't a bush. It wasn't a dream with an angel standing at the top of a ladder and angels go. It was a personal encounter with God and Solomon. Whether it be in a dream or some other manner, if God asks the same question of you and of me, what would be our answer? And that is the question that He asked Solomon today. God saw Solomon's heart. Solomon didn't see this as an opportunity to make a wish. He was already wise. We see that in just his encounters before today's personal relationship with God. But he also saw his shortcomings in being the leader and the king of Israel. He didn't say, I want great wealth. He didn't say, I want fame. He didn't say, I want position. His cry out to God was from the heart. And again, God's question to him was, what do you want? Ask, and I will give it to you. I wonder how long Solomon sat and thought before he answered that question. But again, God saw Solomon's heart. Whether it be in a dream or some other manner, God's encounter with Solomon was real. And he took that opportunity to ask for God to give him knowledge of what is true and right, having the power of discernment and judging properly. Solomon said, help me to have an extremely great judgment and understanding. Extremely great judgment and understanding. Would that have been your request of God? Is that your request of God even today? I wonder the same thing of me. If God were appeared to me today, would I cry out first to help me with, through these tough financial times, or give me position, or give me protection, or would I say, give me godly wisdom, extreme great judgment and understanding? Now, I could ask for those things, but if my heart's not right, if my heart truly desires something else, would God honor that request? Oh, that I might hear or have a hearing heart like Solomon. One that seeks godly wisdom and not things. If things come, that is a blessing from God. But if they don't, that is still a blessing from God. It may be a protection of our heart and our relationship from Him when He says, no, I'm not giving you those things. Be careful what you ask for. Ask God with a clean heart. My prayer is that I might hear. My prayer is that I might have a hearing heart for God. What is your prayer? If God asked you today, what would your answer be? I hope you have a great day. Happy birthday, Kylie, and I will see you again on Monday as we continue our journey through the Word.